Honorable members, please let's resume our seats. Honorable members, please let's rise for the parliamentary prayer. Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this SRC Parliament of Heritage Christian University. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the Council of the University, the President of the University, and the SRC President, and endow members of the executives, members of Parliament, and the Judicial Council with vision, integrity, and courage, that through the labors of the Council, this university and its people may be well and truly served, and thy good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. God, grant us a vision of our university, fair as it might be, a community of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a community of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a community of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service, and honor shall be given to the deserving, a community of peace, where administration shall rest on the will of the people, and the love for common good. Bless the effort of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people so that they may give time, thoughts, and sacrifice to speed up the day of the coming beauty of Heritage Christian University in Ghana. Amen. Honorable members, please let's resume our seat. Honorable members, at this moment, can I have honorable member to move the motion for the adoption of the order paper, and one honorable member to also second the motion? Honorable Salom.
Mr. Speaker of the House, I rise to a point of information regarding the items listed on the order paper. Previously, the order papers we received, which includes the financial statements, we have a session for question and answers. But looking at this order paper, Item 6 on the order paper reads that presentation of financial statement for this semester, but the next point didn't give a chance where members of parliament can be able to put in their views based on the financial statement that will be presented. And I want to know if there is any reason to that.
Sorry, and then honorable members will have the opportunity to give their submission when Madam President addressed the House. That's how it's supposed to be.
All right, thank you very much.
Well noted, thank you. On that note, can I have honorable member to move the motion for the adoption of the order paper? Honorable Eliza Saki, you have been recognized.
Mr. Speaker, the House, I, Honorable Eliza, move the motion for the adoption of the order paper. Thank you.
Any honorable member to second the motion moved by Honorable Eliza?
Mr. Speaker, the House, I'm still Puku. I second Honorable Elizabeth for the order movement of the order paper.
Thank you, Honorable Stephen Opoku. At this moment, please let's rise for the Arise Ghana Youth song by the media.
and make her great and strong. Arise, gather youth for your country. Your nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her and make her great and strong. We are all because. We are all because. We are all because. In building the motherland.
Honorable members, the next item on the list is Speaker's Welcomes Address. So, at this moment, I want to observe silence in the House. Honorable members of the SRC Parliament, distinguished guests, SRC executives, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and deep sense of responsibility that I warmly welcome you all to this significant sitting of the SRC Parliament, the final state of the SRC address for the academic year. Today marks a pivotal moment in our student governance calendar. It is time of reflection, accountability, and transition. As Speaker of this noble House, I take immense pride in the role this Parliament has played in fostering democracy engagement, shaping student welfare, policies, and holding leadership accountable throughout the tenure of the current SRC administration. This final address is not merely a summary of achievements and challenges. It is a testament to the collective efforts of every representative, committee, and student who contributed to advancement of the interests of our student body. It is also provide an opportunity for the outgone SRC leadership to transparently account for their stewardship and share insights into their journey. As we prepare to listen to the state of the SRC address, I urge all to present, all present, to reflect not just what we have been done, but what can yet be achieved. Let this occasion inspire continual commitment to serve students and also our community. Let me once again thank you all for honoring this important session of our presence. Let all listen attentively and pay attention to whatever happened in this section. Thank you all once again. Honorable members, I've just been informed that Madam President is here in the House. And before we go on recess for her to also join us, I would like to hear from the various class reps from level 100 to level 300 and the association heads. If anybody here is ready, please, the floor is open. After the report, then we usher in Madam President. So I will first take Honorable Stephen Opoku, level 100 IT. Please, the floor is yours. Let's hear from you.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished parliamentarian, esteemed faculty and fellow students, good afternoon. It's an honor to stand before you today as the class representative of Level 100 Weekend Section to present this end of semester parliamentary reports. This semester has been an important period for growth, collaboration, and challenges. It is my duty to highlight the key discussions, concern, and contribution of the student body as we reflect on our journey and prepare for our end of semester exams, which is to take on Monday, 12 May 2025 to 24th May 2025, and the upcoming semester. As a representative, I took on the responsibility of gathering feedback from my classmates, and several important concerns emerged. The need for better academic support, including additional tutorial sections and access to updates to study materials. Enhanced communication channels between students and faculty, ensuring timely response to academic queries and concerns. Calls for more practical learning opportunities, internship, and field visits to strengthen hands-on experience in various disciplines. While we celebrate our accomplishments, we must acknowledge challenges that hindered effective parliamentary proceedings. Limited student engagement and discussion, requiring new initiatives to encourage participations. Delays in implementing some parliamentary decisions due to administrative constraints. The need for structured feedback mechanisms to track progress on students' concern and policy implementation. Mr. Speaker, esteemed parliamentary members and fellow students, I express my deepest appreciation to each of you for your dedication and commitment to serving this institution. Our collective efforts have paved the way for positive change, and I am confident that we continue striving for excellence in the semesters ahead. As we conclude this term, let us remain proactive in shaping the future of our school through dialogue, innovation, and teamwork. Thank you, Stephen Opoku.
Thank you, Honorable Stephen Opoku. Honorable members, it's time for me to usher Madam President into the House.
Honorable members, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable members, please let's resume our seats. Honorable members, I welcome you all to the last State of the SRC address organized by the 4th Legislative Council, which will be delivered to the House by the SRC President of Heritage Christian University. Honorable members, at this juncture, the President of the SRC has arrived with the leadership to the House, accompanied by Her Excellency, her Vice, His Excellency Justice Amprechum into the House, and other executives. We have the former Women's Commissioner, Honorable Jimama Kunkon, and former SRC organizer, Honorable Fred, appear into the house. We also have one of our SRC patrons, Professor Conrad Kakraba, in the house. I call him Professor. And the reason why I call him Professor is between me and him. We also have Master Nuruddin Wahineba Adams, a rev from SASH. And then we also have the SRC auditor, Master Dakon Ofori Michael. We also have in the house former SRC President, His Excellency Seth Dominic Azraku. We also have former Marshal of Parliament, Master Hope Huzee. We also have a member of the Audit Committee, Master Osei Ochre. We also have in the house former EC, Elizabeth Sepenu, also in the house. Honorable members, at this moment, the Financial Secretary, Honorable Bemileke Tabiti Kolawole, is ready to present to the House the financial statement of the SRC. So please let's welcome Honorable Bemileke Tabiti Kolawole into the podium.
Mr. Speaker, His Lordship Chief Justice Napoleon Yandi, Madam President, Mr. Vice President, parliamentary members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. Standing before you is Honorable Bemileke Kolawole Tabiti, the outgoing Financial Secretary for the 7th Administration for the SRC, Heritage Christian University College. Mr. Speaker, it's with a great honor and privilege to come before the House this moment to present to the House the last financial statement for the Student Representative Council under the leadership of Her Excellency Theresah Kwakyewah Baidoo. I present to the House the revenue statement for the second semester 2024-2025 academic year. SRC dues received from the account office amounted to 12,360 Ghana cedis. Balance from the previous semester, first semester 2024-2025 academic year, amounted to 9,014 Ghana cedis, 87 pesos. SRC business, capital, and the profits added together amounted to 1,247 cedis. Proceeds from the SRC cloth amounted to 5,920 Ghana cedis. During the SRC week, we received sponsorship from the management of Heritage Christian University College, an amount of 20,000 Ghana cedis. We received a sponsorship from Pebbles, Dinner and Cafe, an amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis. During the SRC week, we did voting for various categories, and the proceeds from this voting amounted to 13,770 Ghana cedis. We had several donations from faculty members and some students, amounting to 8,690 Ghana cedis. SRC dinner subsidized rate, where at the end of during the day before the start of the program, we gave a subsidized rate from the office of the president, which she gave a package of 120 cedis for the payments instead of the 150 cedis for tickets. So 21 students paid, and we had 2,520 cedis. Others, which are form of honorarium, or some who are unable to pay the 120 cedis, like some of the executives, which they had to pay a later fees than the 120 cedis. Everything amounted to 820 Ghana cedis. T-shirt, we sold 65 pieces of the T-shirt, amounting to 2,600 Ghana cedis. SLC week package without cloth. Those are those who came to purchase the package when it was late and they were unable to get the cloth. 9 of the students bought this package, amounting to 4,185 Ghana cedis. SLC week subsidized package. That is the first package, initial one, the 500 cedis package. 9 students bought this package, amounting to 4,500 Ghana cedis. SLC dinner. The initial amount stated for the ticket, 150 cedis. We had 14 students buying this ticket, amounting to 2,100 Ghana cedis. The trip. We have 73 students who paid for the trip, initially only for the trip, not any other package or any other T-shirt or the dinner. These students pay only for trip, and 73 students pay for this trip, amounting to 18,250 Ghana cedis. Trip and T-shirt. Students who paid for trip and also pay for T-shirt, and that is 6 of these students, amounting to a total of 1,890 Ghana cedis. Dinner and trip. 5 students paid for dinner and trip, amounting to 2,000 Ghana cedis. We had a pledge during the dinner night. The MP for Amasamai made a pledge of 2,000 Ghana cedis, which was received. VJ Jackson, one of the contestants, paid 500 Ghana cedis, which was received. Richmond gave us £5, which was 90 Ghana cedis, which was received. Uncle Sam from the estate management gave us 250 Ghana cedis, which was also received. So total amount of revenue received during this second semester 2024-2025 academic year amounted to 113,707 Ghana cedis. That is the revenue received for this semester. Now to the expenditure. We did certificate of 54 Ghana cedis, costing a unit price of 35 Ghana cedis, amounting to 1,890 Ghana cedis. Citation. We did a small citation for the executives, the executives who come together as a team to make the success of the SRC week. 17 of these citations, which our patrons are part, amounting to 2,380 Ghana cedis, 140 cedis each for the small citations. Citation, we did one big citation for our Dean of Students in person of Prof. Ayesu. 320 Ghana cedis for one, amounting to 320 Ghana cedis. We did medium citation, which was given to Honorable Selom, the MP for Amasamai, 200 Ghana cedis. Photography for dinner and float, 500 Ghana cedis. Transport to buy wristband at Accra. We have one of our executives and the past students who went to Accra to get the wristband, which was used as entry ticket at dinner night, 150 Ghana cedis. Sound system renter, 800 Ghana cedis. Sport activities, 2,000 Ghana cedis. Bonfire night, 2,500 Ghana cedis. Paddy ward service, 200 Ghana cedis. Transport to pay company for SRC trip bus hiring, 100 Ghana cedis. SRC trip emergency bus. That day we noticed we all are aware that the bus which we are taking for the trip, later on we get to see that we have some students who are left. So the bus was not enough. We have to take an extra bus, which cost an amount of 7,000 Ghana cedis. SRC trip bus 3 coasters, 17,000 Ghana cedis. Stage rental for artist night and dinner night, 12,000 Ghana cedis. Percentage of voting proceeds, 20% of the income, 2,754 Ghana cedis. Dinner night wristband cost 202 Ghana cedis. T-shirt printing, 4,160 Ghana cedis. DJing service for dinner night and all white party, 270 cedis. Budget review, we bought water during the budget review for this semester, 32 Ghana cedis. Budget review cooking services, 100 Ghana cedis. Transfer charges amounted to 40 Ghana cedis. Referee during the sport activities was paid 250 Ghana cedis. Tent renters, 6 pieces of it, we paid 300 Ghana cedis. Auditorium redecoration. The decoration during the anniversary launching was in the room, but during the SRC week, we had to remove it. When we were doing the dinner night, we have to remove it. So we have to place it back there because the school did it. So we paid a lady who redecorate the place for us 500 Ghana cedis. Parliament, first budget reading and UPSA program, they took 980 Ghana cedis. Transport from China Mall to Heritage, 50 Ghana cedis. Transport to withdraw money from the bank, 300 Ghana cedis. Transport to convey profile food from Koforidua, 500 Ghana cedis. Insecticide spray, artist night, 25 Ghana cedis. That is what came from the SRC coffers. But Wado gave us additional of 20 Ghana cedis. Plaques designing and printing, 2,700 Ghana cedis. Honorarium for soliciting for fund, 200 Ghana cedis. We have 2 executives on our dinner night day who went around soliciting for fund from the faculties and students, and they did well in getting us some money. So we gave them 200 Ghana cedis for their work done. Wine for dinner night, 463 Ghana cedis. Plaques without design, 1,746 Ghana cedis. The artists we invited for the artist night, 15,000 Ghana cedis. Canned malt for dinner night, 458 Ghana cedis. Soft drinks for dinner night, 1,891 Ghana cedis. Decoration, 7,000 Ghana cedis. Water for float, 200 Ghana cedis. Photography for cooking competition and SRC trip, 202 Ghana cedis. Bottled water for trip, 300 Ghana cedis. Tour guide fee, the guide that took us around when we went for the tour, when we went for the trip, 300 Ghana cedis. Willie Falls, we paid 1,060 Ghana cedis. Mountain climbing, 1,000 Ghana cedis. Dinner night catering service, 8,450 Ghana cedis. Transport to compare buses prices, 190 Ghana cedis. Cooking competition, 1,500 Ghana cedis. Disposal cups and spoons, 230 Ghana cedis. Backdrop banner for dinner night, 450 Ghana cedis. Banners for floats, 1,064 Ghana cedis. Breakfast and lunch for floats, 6,600 Ghana cedis. Breakfast and lunch for SRC trip, 3,150 Ghana cedis. Refund to Mr. Gideon Nissen, 250 Ghana cedis. Video compilation for awardees, 300 Ghana cedis. Parliament refund for feeding, 875 Ghana cedis. Part payment for extra food for SRC trip, 600 Ghana cedis. Return to Nathaniel Ofori for SRC week trip, amounting to 250 Ghana cedis. Total expenditure gave us an amount of 113,882 Ghana cedis. Going to the amount of people who have pledged and have not paid. Mr. Gideon Nissen, dinner night, pledged an amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis. Mr. Latte pledged an amount of 3,000 Ghana cedis. Dorcas Bazzi a student, pledged 100 Ghana cedis. Sharon Amwakun pledged 200 Ghana cedis. Joy Abinam pledged 500 Ghana cedis. Fred and Jimama pledged 500 Ghana cedis. Uncle Ben from Estate pledged 500 Ghana cedis. Jerry, the sports commissioner, and his group, Ishura, they pledged 500 Ghana cedis. Total receivable amounted to 7,050 Ghana cedis. Our payables, people who we have to pay, from Tupac, 275 Ghana cedis. MCE, Oyiniba Production, 3,000 Ghana cedis. CGC, the dance group, 1,500 Ghana cedis. Speaker, 300 Ghana cedis. Internal security for floats, 500 Ghana cedis. And deficit from the statement of revenue and expenditure, 175 Ghana cedis, amounting to 5,750 Ghana cedis. So for the SRC cloth account, we printed 100 yards, amounting to 6,000. Donation from the staff amounting to 8,000. Total revenue was 14,000. The expenditure is the production cost of 5,500. Exchange for donation, that is 19 yards, which is 60 cedis by 19, amounting to 1,140 Ghana cedis. Executives, 6 yards, myself, Madam President, and the Vice President, 360 Ghana cedis. SRC package, when we were selling the clothes, 18 yards, amounting to 1,080 Ghana cedis. Total expenditure for it was 8,080 Ghana cedis, giving us a net profit of 5,920 Ghana cedis, which was transferred into the revenue for the semester. And our assets account. On transition, assuming office, we had a wooden office table, one of it which is in good condition. Wooden drawer, one of it is in good condition. Swivel chair is in good condition. Metal cabinet is in good condition. Metal chair, 3-seater, is in good condition. Guest chair, 4 of it is in good condition. We have rug, which is in the office space, is in good condition but dirty. Fire extinguisher, one is empty but it's also in good condition. We have a shared storeroom. SRC is having a shared storeroom at the back of the auditorium. It's also in good condition. We have a deep freezer, also which is in good condition. And after the assuming of office, we acquired wall fan. It's in good condition. We acquired water dispenser. It's also in good condition. We have a stamp for the office of the president. It's also in good condition. We have a bank account, which is active. We have a MTN Momo account, which is active. We have a sofa chair, 2-seater, also in good condition. We have office wooden drawer, good condition. Waste bin is also in good condition. Extension socket in good condition. We have a printer, 3-in-1 printer, which is also in good condition. Mr. Speaker, this is the revenue and expenditure, receivables, payables, and the account for the SRC cloth and our asset list for the second semester 2024-2025 academic year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Tabiti, for your presentation. You may resume your seat. Honorable members, it is time for the SRC President, Her Excellency Theresah Kwakyewah Baidoo, to present to the House the address of the students. So at this juncture, we will give the opportunity to her President, Theresah Kwakyewah Baidoo, to address the House. But before then, please let's rise for the Ghana National Anthem.
fearless honesty, and love us to resist the present storm with all our will, our might forevermore. And love us to resist the present storm with all our will, our might forevermore.
Honorable members, please let's resume our seats.
Honorable members of the Fourth Parliamentary Council, distinguished guests, faculty and fellow students here. It is with immense pride and deep gratitude that I stand before you today to present a comprehensive State of the SRC address, reflecting on the remarkable journey of the 7th administration at Heritage Christian University. From the moment we assumed office on the 10th of May 2024, we committed ourselves to a leadership agenda centered on advocacy, institutional visibility, student welfare, and academic support. Through strategic partnership, bold initiatives, and relentless perseverance, we've enhanced the student experience, strengthened the experience of our institution in national discourse, and cemented a legacy of progress and leadership. Today, I stand before you not only to recount our achievements, but also to celebrate the collective spirit that has propelled our administration forward. Leadership is not solely a pursuit. It is a collaborative effort, and a milestone we have reached are the testament to the unwavering commitment of our Executive Council, the Legislative Council, the Judicial Council, as well as the faculty advisors and the entire student body. As we conclude on our tenure, it is imperative to reflect on our impact and chart a path forward for future leadership. The achievements of the 7th SRC administration stand as a foundation for continued progress, reinforcing our dedication to thriving student community. Mr. Speaker, the House, kindly allow me to present a detailed account of the achievements and recognize the contributions of the various offices that has shaped this administration. This administration started with a mantra that says, "A future with you." And when I talk about a future with you, I'm talking about a future in which every individual in this noble community feels seen, heard, prioritized, and valued. And that's what the 7th administration has portrayed as their core mandate or victory in making sure that we are here today. Starting from the office of the President and the Vice President, our utmost responsibility was to ensure that the voice of students was heard, that their interests were protected, and that their needs were addressed through strategic governance and impactful advocacy. Our administration has pursued multifaceted achievements, advancement, transforming both institutional visibility as well as student welfare, institutional visibility, and media engagement. Understanding the need for greater public engagement, we prioritize institutional visibility, securing media partnership with MS24, Home-Based TV, Pan-African TV, Onia TV, Metro TV, as well as True TV. Through this partnership, we highlighted the missions of Heritage Christian University, showcasing its academic excellence, leadership development, and student initiatives to a national audience. This effort has increased sponsorship opportunities, attracted prospective students, and positioned our students in a broader discussion on education and youth leadership. Mr. Speaker, the House, campus infrastructure and safety improvement. We assumed office where individuals complained of how they find it difficult moving from campus to their various hostels due to darkness in some of the advantage points on campus. Due to that, recognizing the safety as a fundamental concern, we work diligently to improve campus infrastructure. Thus, we being able to install street lights at key locations such as the road to Gym City, the Bugri Hostel, Foriamafu Hostel, the Isiama Hostel, and the road to Danso, enhancing the student security at night. Mr. Speaker, the House, we collaborated with philanthropic partner to fund this installation, which means it was not coming from the coffers of the SRC, securing student comfort without burdening institutional finances. Let's talk about the financial accessibility and the banking partnership. Mr. Speaker, the House, we recognize financial barriers faced by students and took actionable steps to increase accessibility. Partnered with First National Bank, facilitating the distribution of about 300 e-switch cards and Visa cards, enabling students to transact effortlessly, as well as providing them with one of the materials that they need in able to apply for student loan transfer. Mr. Speaker, the House, we successfully lobbied for a reduction in course registration fees, lowering the initial deposit requirement from 50% to 30%, making education more financially feasible. Mr. Speaker, the House, office transformation and leadership resources. As the 7th Financial Secretary stood before the House to give a financial state of the SRC. At the onset of our administration, the SRC office was ill-equipped with served as a governance hub. Through persistent lobbying, we secured essential resources such as sofas, the water dispenser, the printer, additional tables and chairs, office stand for the office of the president, Momo and banking registration cards. This transformation has significantly improved governance efficiency, creating a functional workplace for student leadership. Mr. Speaker, the House, student welfare initiatives. We introduced various programs to alleviate student challenges. Food bank initiative. We have been in the four corners of this noble institution where the facts are clear. The analysis and the evaluations were done. We came up with what students really want. It saddened our hearts to be in an institution that our core value emphasizes on compassion and community. And at the end of the day, most of the students find it very difficult to make an ends meet. The food bank initiative provided meals to students and even to the extent of staff, ensuring that no student faced hunger. Financial assistance. Mr. Speaker, the House, we were able to pay fees for 5 students facing financial hardship, allowing them to continue their education. This was as a result of we lobbying from an individual who was ready to do so without even putting a burden on the financial state of the SRC. Academic support and advocacy. Mr. Speaker, the House, we all would attest to the fact that the main reason why we are here as students is to acquire knowledge, skills, and attitude that's going to help us improve upon our lives. In as much as we have lecturers that they are passionate about teaching the individuals to instill in them the knowledge, come to think of it, most of the students here still had financial knowledgeable issues. And so therefore, we introduced the SRC Learning Hub. This was to provide academic excellence to struggling students. Also being able to intervene for dismissed students successfully by advocating for readmission. Mr. Speaker, the House, it came to the office of the SRC president that most students were having issues with their academics, and so therefore were being given the directives to go home. By the grace of hardworking executives, we took up the step. We had a conversation vigorously with the education officer, academics officer. We were able to advocate for the students to return back to school rather than allowing them to go home. Skill development and student engagement. Mr. Speaker, to encourage entrepreneurial growth, we facilitated a bar soap making training sessions, equipping students with practical skills. We established a vibrant student clubs, including the Campus Groove Crew, as well as the Wiki Group and the NCCE, fostering engagement and leadership. Now, let's take it to the office of the Financial Secretary. Mr. Speaker, the Financial Secretary's office manages SRC finances, ensuring accountability and stability. With utmost pride, we stand here today, fully aware that this office is living here today without any expenses left behind. The Financial Secretary overcame an inherited financial deficit of 9,000 Ghana cedis, implementing strategic resources management. Mr. Speaker of the House, come to think of it, a new administration that is supposed to take charge, where we inherited a deficit of 9,000 Ghana cedis from our predecessors. It will take perseverance and dedication to be able to overcome this financial issue. But here we are today. We overcame an inherited deficit of that 9,000 Ghana cedis. We secured sponsorship. With the power and the office of the Financial Secretary, we brought Profile Food on board, we brought MTN Ghana on board, Bamimo Enterprise on board, and they went a stream of funding most of the SRC programs, Mr. Speaker. They also organized a financial literacy program during a general assembly, educating students on budgeting and financial planning. Now, some of the key achievements of the Office of the Financial Secretary has to do with how to go about with the sponsorship and the funding they were able to secure, the SRC business revival grant that was being given to us by the CEP, the Benevolent Supply Initiative. Mr. Speaker of the House, let me take a moment to acknowledge the hard work of our Financial Secretary, Honorable Tabiti Kolawole. It's not every leader that works effortlessly to make sure or to see the success of an administration that they belong to. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to announce to the House that this administration ran 3 semesters, and throughout these 3 semesters, the Financial Secretary donated not less than 10 boxes of soap to the SRC to give out to freshmen that were being enrolled into this school. God bless you, Honorable Financial Secretary. The 7th administration is very much grateful for all that you do. National appointment under this leadership. Financial Secretary wants to present to the House today that through under the 7th administration leadership, he has been appointed as the Secretary for International Student Relations and Partnership for all private universities Student Association of Ghana, and have become the head of regional sponsorship and partnership in Monrovia International Model United Nations in Liberia. Additional responsibilities. He served as a hostel committee advocating for students to make sure that they feel comfortable in their level of residence. Food bank committee, always attending food bank committee meetings to make sure that every decision that's being taken is in favor of students. Morning porridge service. The Financial Secretary stood on his grounds, woke up every 5 a.m. to come to campus to serve breakfast to students who were to be served. The SRC Learning Hub. He served as a facilitator, helping students in financial accounting courses and making sure that they are okay. In every pros, there are cons, Mr. Speaker of the House. The Office of the Financial Secretary faced a lot of challenges. Timing of SRC dues. There were a couple of times that we took a journey to the Office of the Finance Officer in need of funds to make sure that we are able to do programs that students are really interested of. But it was quite unfortunate. We went there, and most of the issues that were happening there was the fact that they are not aware of the total number of students who have paid their fees, or we should go and come because they've not reconciled their accounts yet. That was one of the issues the Financial Secretary encountered. Performance optimization. One key executive member underperformed, affecting the overall efficiency of the team. Communication and collaboration. Inconsistent communication among SRC members occasionally slowed down progress. Interpersonal dynamics. Differences among executive members at times affected cohesion and teamwork. Professional conduct. Instances of unprofessional behavior within the SRC negatively impacted reputation and efficiency. The Financial Secretary wants to recommend that to be able to strengthen the accountability and sustainability and effectiveness of SRC, one, we should be able to reap revenue diversification. That's being able to explore alternative funding sources to supplement SRC dues and ensure financial stability. He also made an emphasis on expanding sponsorship and partnership. That's being actively pursuing corporate sponsorship and strategic partnership to enhance program funding. SRC dues review. The Financial Secretary urges the 8th administration coming to engage relevant authorities to discuss and review and also make a potential increment of the SRC dues. And also make sure that they improve their communication protocols. Mr. Speaker, the House, there is a saying that goes, all work and no play make Jacks a dull boy. And today, the 7th administration stand here in awe as I report from the office of the SRC organizer. Mr. Speaker, organizing an event takes a lot of commitment and passion. It takes a lot of sweat. It takes a lot of dedication and perseverance to make sure that individuals are being able to organize events for the betterment of others. Let me acknowledge our SRC organizer, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Fred Appiah did extremely well. In rain or shine, he was there in serving in the interest of the student body who voted him into power. The office spearheaded events and celebrations, successfully organized events as well. To talk of the National Youth Mentorship Initiative Program featuring distinguished speakers. It was first time where this administration was able to bring an individual who is into the entertainment space. And he's one of the people that when the flyer came out, people doubted he was going to appear before our house. But Mr. Speaker and the House, by the power and the help of the SRC organizer, we were able to bring Ajite Anand to our campus for the very first time where we were having the National Youth Mentorship Initiative Program. Mr. Speaker, we all have been here in the four corners of this noble institution, where most of the time, in as much as we do SRC Akwaba night, that same night, we end up doing the Face of Heritage. This administration did an extraordinary under the auspices of the SRC organizer. We were able to organize the Face of Heritage Leadership Program, a signature event promoting student involvement. Besides this event, the office of the organizer was able to organize Besties versus Besties program, the Fresh Start Party in partnership with the Campus Groove Crew, the SRC Week celebration activities, including the bonfire, the cooking competition with the help of the Women's Commission, the inter-university games with the help of the Sports Commissioner, the Artist Night. Mr. Speaker, the House, it's with utmost pride that we present to the House. This is the first of its kind, where an administration has been able to organize an Artist Night that featured popular and renowned celebrities on our campus. To think of Sinaso, the dance god Lloyd, and his dance crew. To think of the Lali and Lola. To think of the Safu Newman, the CGC, and other prominent individuals that shown up for Artist Night. This shows the marvelous works that the office of the organizer have done. The major events I've listed. There was Young Professional Conference in partnership with the Ghana Union of Professional Students, There were a trip to the Dion Recreational Center as part of our Face of Heritage programs. There were vows have not nights that was being done on the 14th of February 2025. Then other programs as such. Honorable Fred Appiah, the Senate administration is grateful to you for your commitment to making sure that campus was interested. Posterity will be kind to you. Mr. Speaker of the House, I would like to take a moment to also go through some of the achievements of our sports commissioner. Sporting activities is one of the pivotal things that every institution or organization cannot take for granted. Making sure that boost our health and also give us some kind of confidence. Mr. Speaker of the House, the Office of the Sports Commissioner have done a lot. Help the sports director to be able to go on, to be able to organize the Heritage Soccer League successfully, as well as also featuring the sports director to be able to do the Heritage cross-country race. Now, under the office of Honorable Jerry Agama, the sports development and coaching support was being provided. They are not just doing sports. Mr. Speaker of the House, Honorable Agama has been able to get individuals that they have their skills in various disciplines to help the individuals in this noble institution to improve upon their disciplines, or their sporting skills. Mr. Speaker of the House, there have been a lot of training under his leadership. There have been an inter-university sports engagement where they participated in Methodist University SRC sports competition and came back with 2 solid trophies, showing their hard work and dedication in making sure they improve their sporting activities on campus. During the SRC week, we all could attest how the sports commissioner went up and down to make sure that this big initiative, or this big activity that took place on the sporting day went on successfully. Honorable Agama, your commitment to this 7th administration will never go unnoticed. Mr. Speaker of the House, we have been in these 4 corners of this noble institution where individuals came to power, and their main agenda was to make sure they make the heritage strong by reviewing the SRC constitution. Mr. Speaker, the facts are there and the points are there clearly. They end up not doing it, which caused a lot of discrepancies in our election process in 2024. But here lies the case. Under this leadership, we had a committed and competent individuals who came together with the help of the Judicial Council to be able to review our SRC constitution. To think of it, a big congratulations to His Lordship Napoleon Nyande and the review committee, as well as Mr. Hope Huze, who formed part of the process. Mr. Paul Soglomanla, thank you so much for being part of this process where they were able to review our SRC constitution in making sure that it now states clearer executive rules, fair electoral processes, stronger judicial oversight, and students' rights, as well as making sure that every individual knows their roles and responsibilities in this administration. The Judicial Council embarked on a thorough review of the previous SRC constitution to ensure that it aligned with the contemporary governance needs and reflect our core values as an institution. They did it. There were a lot of challenges that they faced. That's lower participation from the student side, as well as resources that were not available for them to be able to do that. But they never gave up. And here lies the case. The 7th administration have been able to do this, and it's now being assented by myself in consultation with my Vice President and the Dean of Students. Mr. Speaker of the House, I will continue by taking reports from the Legislative Council of the SRC. Mr. Speaker of the House, the 7th Administration 4th Parliamentary Council has done numerously well. and it cannot go unnoticed. Mr. Speaker of the House, the Legislative Council reinforced governance through conducting 32 parliamentary sittings, addressing about 300 plus student concerns. Mr. Speaker of the House, they sat to approve financial statements and budgets, making sure that it reflects what the students need. There are a lot of things that they did under their office. Some of the achievements has to do with how they were able to come up with the NCCE as one of the major clubs on campus. They sat, they debated on policies and had discussions. That's in the best interest of student body. And therefore, we cannot stand here without acknowledging Right Honorable Jonathan Yali for his wonderful work done. Mr. Speaker of the House, there is no way any of us would have been sitting here today if an information was not given or there was no communication. Every good leadership starts with a solid and effective communication. Mr. Speaker of the House, let me report from the Office of the Public Relations Officer. There have been a couple of times where publicity needs to be intensified, but due to lack of funds, the Honorable Paul Sogloman took his own pocket money to fund stickers and printed posters to be pasted on campuses to intensify publicity of our various events and programs. Paul Sogloman, our Honorable, has been able to strengthen digital engagement. He was able to boost awareness for individuals to participate in SRC initiatives. He intensified social media campaigns across all platforms. This strategic approach significantly increased visibility and engagement, ensuring that students remain informed and involved in campus activities. Consistent information flow. That's the weekly report. Mr. Speaker of the House, every individual here could attest to the fact that there was not a single week or there was not a single Monday where there was no report coming from this 7th administration. The accountability was clear. The transparency was there. To even give an account of sponsorship that we've gone for and the amounts that was even presented to this administration shows how we were dedicated and we were compassionate about making sure that there is transparency in this administration. Under the Office of the Public Relations Officer, we were able to give a clearer report every weekday. Every weekly, to make sure that students are being informed about decisions and the ongoing challenges of our administration. Mr. Speaker of the House, engaging promotional content. Today, as we are here, after we are done with this, Mr. Speaker, you all could attest. There are flyers and posters all over, preaching about events and programs of the SRC. It was all under the Office of the Public Relations Officer. So therefore, his works can never go unnoticed, Mr. Speaker. Targeted outreach. That's by sticker printing and strategic distribution. Mr. Speaker, direct student engagement, class and hostel activation. This administration took it upon themselves to be engaging the students regularly in their lecture halls as well as their hostels. This was to make sure that we hear from them directly and also take their concerns up to be able to address them. There were a lot of challenges that the PRO faced. There was an additional responsibility. Mr. Speaker of the House, individuals that were being elected ended up failing to do their roles and responsibilities that were being stated in the Constitution. And so therefore, he needed to act in the capacity as the PRO as well as reflecting on other people's roles and helping them in that. Mr. Speaker, there are a lot of things that PRO have also done, and we are grateful for whatsoever that he has been able to accomplish. Mr. Speaker of the House, I would like to go into the office of the Women's Commission. There was an issue on campus that needed to be addressed. The Women's Commissioner took it upon herself, gathered resource personnel to meet all the female students on campus, to have a conversation with them to make sure that these issues were being solved. This segment encouraged honest and informed discussion about their relationships, their sexual health, and personal well-being as well. Mr. Speaker of the House, advocating for health. There was a breast cancer and awareness program on our campus in collaboration with the Ignite Media that has to do with the Metro TV, the original TV, as well as the original FM. In partnership with other big companies and corporations, the Office of the Women's Commissioner organized a breast cancer awareness program here on campus, where we got individuals being screened, eye screening, breast screening, ear screening, cholesterol screening, and body mass index, and other more that I could even think of. Mr. Speaker of the House, we cannot be ungrateful to the Women's Commissioner. She has done extremely well. Mr. Speaker of the House, the Women's Commissioner during the SRC Week celebration organized a cooking competition. This was the main reason for it, to be able to complement the discussion with the printed activities, as well as bringing the women on campus together to be able to show their cooking skills and also reflect on the core values that we have that has to do with community and others to mention. Mr. Speaker of the House, in paying for Kasembi, I must say, Kwame Nkrumah Beyebi, Nanso Wambeye Nina. It's with utmost pride that the 7th administration stand here today. This is a Christian university, and everything that we do must portray the Christ-like character that our believer, our creator that we believe in, portrayed. Let's take it to the office of the student chaplain. Mr. Speaker, I would like to acknowledge Honorable Robert Agunyo for his numerous work done to make sure that there is powerful and magic being shown in attendance of General Assembly. It's one of the quarters of this noble institution to meet here every Tuesday to Thursday to reflect on God, to also bring resource personnel to talk to us, as well as engage in activities that reflect our vision and mission of this noble institution. Mr. Speaker, from the office of the chaplain, upon assuming office, one of his key challenges was the low turnout of students at the General Assembly. Recognizing the significance of these gatherings in fostering unity and spiritual growth, we partnered with the chaplaincy committee to implement lasting solutions. Through intentional effort, structured communication, and the grace of God, attendance has significantly improved, and we are deeply grateful for this positive shift. Mr. Speaker, under the leadership of Kwakyewah and Justin-led administration, it has been one of the things promoting the character development among students through guidance of spiritual engagement has been one of the key things the students' chaplain have prioritized. He has been able to coordinate and oversee General Assembly meetings to strengthen our collective faith. He has been able to uphold the university's core values, ensuring they are reflected in all aspects of campus life. He has been able to recognize the importance of worship in our gatherings and has been able to establish a dedicated communication platform for all song leaders serving at the General Assembly. This initiative has streamlined collaboration, ensuring more organized and impactful worship sessions that enrich the spiritual experience of the community. Support from the SRC. I extend my sincere appreciation to the fellow SRC executives, particularly the PRO and the organizer, who have played a vital role in disseminating weekly notice and programs announcements. Their commitment to seamless communication has contributed to the success of our chaplaincy activities. Additionally, the Office of the Director for Spiritual Life and Chaplaincy has provided invaluable support, strengthening our initiatives, and enhancing spiritual growth across campus. Campus church involvement. Mr. Speaker of the House, beyond his responsibilities as SRC chaplain, he has actively participated in campus church activities, serving in various capacities to deepen the engagement and contribute meaningfully to the administration. From the Office of the Student Chaplain, he wants to extend his heartfelt gratitude to the Chaplaincy Committee of the Heritage Christian University for their dedication and unwavering support, to the SRC Executive for their partnership in ensuring our programs are being successful, and also to the student body for their enthusiasm for participating and commitment to spiritual growth at Heritage Christian University. Mr. Speaker, we are not in ordinary times. The time of politics is over. The time of leadership is now. Lemony Snicket once said, just because something has always been done in a certain way does not mean it should continue to be. Mr. Speaker of the House, I would like to take this moment to acknowledge individuals that they have gone beyond their offices to make sure that this administration become the administration people have been talking positively about. Mr. Speaker of the House, there were a couple of times where we were so frustrated. We didn't know what to do. The vision and the journey became blurry. But with the help of a SAS officer, his active participation in SRC activities, helping us in organizing relevant programs, and advising us on the way to go when we were lost on the journey. Mr. Speaker of the House, with all due respect, let me use this house to acknowledge Honorable Mohammed Adams Nuruddin. He has done so well, Mr. Speaker. There was no way this administration would have been able to achieve whatsoever that we achieved without his support. There were times that we cried, at times that we were so frustrated, a time that we thought that at this moment the administration was going to fail. But he never gave up on us, Mr. Speaker. He welcomed us, he gave us a guidance and support, and here we are today, mentioning of the Food Bank Initiative Program, mentioning of the SRC Learning Hub Program, mentioning of the first of its kind SRC Artist Night at Heritage Christian University, mentioning of SRC taking up an initiative of serving individuals breakfast because we think about them. Mr. Speaker of the House, it was first of its kind when this administration woke up every morning in partnership with CEP to serve student body breakfast for the whole semester. Indeed, marvelous what God has done. God has done a lot for this administration. Mr. Speaker of the House, in mpanyinfoɔ ka asɛm bi sɛ ewiase wɔ wei obi antɔn sam fa nhyira ne musueni, which means there is no way an individual will buy a snap and pour libation to bless their enemies. Mr. Speaker, the House, let me acknowledge the SRC patrons. Mpanyinfoɔ si nipa yɛ adeɛ a ɔsaayɛ yi. They have provided us with guidance and support. They have provided money. They have funded most of our programs. And they have made sure that we never fall off the track. They made us aware of the promises that we made to the student body and challenged us to make sure that we fulfill everything that we promised the student body. Mr. Speaker of the House, about time no nimni anembabedi. Banyamesi Nkasem, Dean of Students, have done more than what a father would do. Mr. Speaker, the Dean of Students needs to be recognized and acknowledged, because there were times that he's even in the house, we will pick phone and call him at 12 a.m. Eja Ben, no be sadi way. Mr. Speaker, the House, we want to use this house to acknowledge our Dean of Students for his unwavering commitment in making sure that this 7th administration succeed. Why are there? Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the House, let me acknowledge one of my lecturers in the House today, Dr. Patricia Moa. There were a couple of times that I went to her office. Then she will put it to me, Kwakyewah, you are here for the students. You are not here for your own personal interest. Trust me that if you mess up, I'll let the whole student body know about it. The fact that I am giving you the guidance and the support does not mean that you should mess up. And she cautioned me on every activity that I took or I partake. This is what leaders are made for. And we acknowledge Dr. Patricia Moa for the numerous work that she has done for this administration, supporting us financially, giving us an advice, and making sure that when issue happens and we fall on her, she resolves it for us. Mr. Speaker, the House, the parliamentarians have done well. 32 sittings, thinking about the welfare of students. We are not in ordinary times, Mr. Speaker. I need to acknowledge the parliamentarians for their unwavering commitment in making sure that we serve the student body that put us there. Parliamentarians, on behalf of the Executive Council, the Judiciary, we are very much grateful for your service to the student leadership of Heritage Christian University. Mr. Speaker, the House, the 7th administration have done their part. We came in with the lights off, but we are rest assured that today we are leaving the office with the lights on. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, the time of politics is over and the time of leadership is now. We are leaving office with the best of our conscience that the 8th administration is going to do numerously well. We've done our part. We are living with the rest of assurance that His Excellency Emmanuel Dapadonko and his executives are going to deliver on every promise that they have given the student body. Mr. Speaker, the House, and if I die through the storms of service, let it be known that I lead for something greater than myself. Today, as I stand before you for the final time in this role, I am reminded that leadership is never about the individual. It is about the collective strength we've built, the bridges we formed, and the impact we have had. We have worked together through challenges, celebrated victories, and upheld the values that define us. Lest I forget, Mr. Speaker, under the leadership of myself and His Excellency Justice Aprechu, we have been able to help students acquire their passports, their birth certificates, and other important documents that needed to be processed. Right Honorables Jonathan Yali and the House, your parliamentarians, most of them could attest that this administration was the main reason why today most of them have passports. Mr. Speaker, the House, your House will attest to the fact that it is because of this administration that today most students are still in school. There was a time they needed to go home. By the advocacy, the lobbying, and the compassion that we had for our fellow students, we lobbied for them to be back to school. And today, they are with utmost pride, knowing very well that it was this 7th administration that helped them. Mr. Speaker, as I take my final bow, I leave you with one thought, as well as the parliamentarians. Leadership is not a title. It is the responsibility, a commitment to stand even when the wind is against you. to fight for the voices that deserve to be heard, and to build legacies that endure beyond single term. Mr. Speaker of the House, lest I forget, this shows how this administration have toiled to serve this student body. Mr. Speaker of the House, you could see some of your parliamentarians wearing the SRC cloth in pride and in unity. This is as a result of an initiative the 7th administration took and launched our SRC cloth. Mr. Speaker of the House, we are happy to stand here today. We are happy because we are leaving office clearing a deficit of 9,000 that we inherited and leaving no debt behind. Mr. Speaker, we are happy today that it's on records that the 7th administration, after the auditors met and they've gone through all the financial reports that were being presented by the financial secretary, there was not even a pesewa that were being embezzled by this administration. Mr. Speaker, the House, this shows what we believe in. We believe in the 5 core values that has guided us to this point. We have conviction that it was God who helped us. We have proclaimed the character of transparency and visibility, as well as we being able to show compassion towards our fellow students by introducing the food bank, the SRC Learning Hub, and other important initiatives to help them. We are happy today. Mr. Speaker of the House, thanks to each and every individual that entrusted us with their vote. We are grateful that even whilst others doubted that this administration would do well, most of you journeyed with us. The mantra still remains, Buamena Membuao. My advice is one: if this 8th administration is going to succeed, it deals with perseverance, determination, and commitment of the leaders that the president and the vice will appoint to work with them. Mr. Speaker of the House, thank you so much for joining with us. Thank you so much for entrusting us with your leadership. Thank you so much for voting for us. A future with you is just not a possibility. It's a promise. In the coming days, the name Kwakyewah will be here again and you will hear it out. And when you hear it out, you will think about it again. There was this young girl who had no name, a girl with no name, who came with a visionary leaders to work with. And we left office with pride, knowing very well that we served our constituents well, even when there were challenges. There were a lot of challenges, but here we are. God helped us, and we are here today. A future with you is just not a possibility. It's a promise. Together, let's journey into the heritage that the stakeholders has envisioned. And at the end of the day, we all will be proud that we were members of this Christian fledged university. Long live Heritage Christian University. Long live Heritage Christian SRC. Long live to each and every individual here. I go by the name Baidoo, Theresah Kwakyewah, the first female SRC president of this noble institution, with my vice president, His Excellency Justice Nana Amprechum. We are grateful for entrusting us with your vote. God bless you all.
Order in the House. Thank you very much, Her Excellency Theresah Kwakyewah Baidoo, for delivering such a wonderful address to the House. God bless you, Her Excellency. Honorable members, at this moment, I'll give opportunity to the various caucus, 2 members each, for your submission on the address delivered by Her Excellency Theresah Kwakyewah Baidoo. The floor is now open. Honorable Precious Eshen, you have been recognized.
Mr. Speaker, the House. Mr. Speaker, when the Financial Secretary read the financial statement, he indicated that there was a deficit. But according to the SRC President...
Please, I said submission.
I'm trying to build a point.
Okay.
So he said there is a deficit of about 5,000 or so. But the president...
Please, here is on records. Please be specific.
Okay, to be specific, he said there is a deficit. The financial statement was shared with us very late, so I couldn't have time to go through clearly. But based on his presentation, he said there is a deficit. But the president is saying that there is no deficit. And so before I make a submission, I would like her to clarify that so I can make a submission.
Please, I'm only taking submissions. I'm not taking any questions.
I am saying that I want to make a submission regarding that. That is why I'm asking. She should clarify that so I proceed. Thank you.
Honorable Tabiti.
Yeah, Honorable Selim, thank you very much for your thoughts. So, as I've mentioned earlier when I was presenting my financial statement, I read with payables and also receivables in my statement. With certainty of receiving this amount of money from those who have pledged, after making payment for these payables, we will still get an amount of 1,000 plus, which should be given to the next administration. And that is why we are saying that we are not leaving any debt.
If there were no receivables, then you can claim but there were receivables, meaning we have to move out the certainty of payment, assured of payment.
Payables, and we still having a positive balance, meaning we have no deficit. Are you clear? Thank you.
Please, Mr. Speaker of the House, with the payables and the receivables, you are supposed to pay 7,000 and you receive 5,000.
Check the statements, Mr. Auditor.
It's 5,000 plus and 7,000.
For payables.
Yes.
And receivables is how much?
Receivables is 5,760.
Please check.
Receivables 5,000, 7,000, 56 receivables, and payables are 5,750. But with the receivables, they are pledges by some individuals.
Yes, please.
How well?
And I just make, I'm sorry I'm cutting you short. I make mention of certainty. When I say certainty, meaning that we are getting this money. There's certainty that this money will come in.
What shows that?
What
shows that?
What shows that?
Certainty.
What shows the certainty?
Yes.
Yeah, I've met and engaged with these people, resting assured that they will pay this money.
So please, you'll be leaving very soon.
Mm-hmm.
How will the administration come in, get in touch with these people that you are talking about?
So that is why it is stated in my report. I have it in my report and I have it in my financial statement that these people are to give us money with it. Oh, sorry.
Honorable members, please, with all due respect, this is not the time. So please resume your seat.
Please, per what she said, we need to be clear on this. Please.
I think this should have been resolved before this sitting.
How?
If there was any issue, it should have been resolved.
How?
This is not the time.
How? How?
Are you not aware of this statement? Are you aware or you're not? You are not aware.
But I'm not supposed to ask him how he's going to pay the amount.
He said,
I'm supposed to audit the statements. I'm not supposed to ask him how he's going to pay the amount. Whether it is, when this is clear, like it is fair enough, that is what I'm supposed to do. But with what they are saying, the amount that you are going to receive, these are pledges, and you didn't leave the contact of these people with us.
okay, so I'll urge you to meet each other after this. This is
When?
not the time.
When?
Honorable Auditor, thank you very much. You audited my account and you gave your report. Is it that so? Am I correct? Am I correct? You audited my account and you gave a report that our account is free and fair. Thank you. So, with what you asked a question, you as an accounting student, and I gave you a figure of receivables and payables. I make mention of sanctity of payment. And Mr. Auditor, this is for me to give statement. Have I handed over to the next financial secretary? So why should I give you the details here? Should I give you the
Honorable
details?
members, please order in the house. Please order in the house. Please.
I've not handed over yet
Honorable
to the next
Tabiti.
financial secretary to
Honorable
give every
Tabiti.
details of payables and
Honorable Tabiti, please resume your seat. Please. Please. I said I was only taking submissions. If you don't have any submission, please. If there's any issue, it should be resolved before he hands over. Please. This is not the time. Honorable members, Honorable Ishan, please, this is not the time. Honorable members, I said I was taking a submission. This is not the time for this back and front. So please, let's move on. So I'll give you the opportunity to the minority caucus. Honorable Agama, Honorable Agunyon. Any submission?
Mr. Speaker, the House, thank you for the opportunity. I would like to say a very big thank you to God for this day. And we are grateful for Madam President, the speech she has given us right here. And I want to be convinced that the whole house is grateful for the message that was just delivered. This is not just an achievement. It is a standard that has been raised for the coming administration. And it's my prayer that they will live up to that. They will also raise it higher so that the one who will come after them will also have a lot to do. Long live heritage. Long live SRC. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Robert Kojo Agunyon. Honorable members, I'll give the opportunity to my first deputy, Honorable Solomon Ajay Jr.
Mr. Speaker, the House, I thank you very much for this opportunity given, and even though I didn't expect you to call me, I will still have to say something. So first of all, I would say a very big thank you for your time and dedication to make this administration work very well, and also Parliament to be very active. Secondly, with the back and forth, I mean, the executive and the legislative had, regardless of everything, we came to an agreement and we had a successful administration. And also, I would give thanks to Madam President, regardless of the crisis, the Fifth World War, Seventh World War, and everything. She was able to persevere and make sure the things she promised the students, and also the things she promised the whole school, she was able to achieve it as well. So, all in all, in accordance with my parliamentarians, we say a very big thank you and everything. So, this is what I would have to say.
Thank you, Honorable Solomon Ajay Jr. Honorable members, the next on the order paper is presentation of certificates, but it's rather unfortunate it will be done during the handing over. So, the Electoral Commissioner, Mr. Francis Ofemenu Jr., the Electoral Commissioner of the SRC. Honorable members, let's welcome Master Francis Ofemenu Jr., the SRC Electoral Commissioner, and Ms. Akusia Dixon, First Deputy SRC Electoral Commissioner, and Master Nana Ose Anaefi, Second Deputy Electoral Commissioner of the SRC. It's on record that this Electoral Commission did a job of the previous Electoral Commission that they used 1 solid year, but then they did this job within 2 weeks. So please, let's acknowledge these people. Master Francis Ofemenu, God bless you so much. Honorable members, at this moment,
order.
Our staff, our media men, SRC executives, and students for making time to be with us today and also supporting us. Honorable members, we can't dissolve the parliament whilst Madam President is in the house. So we need to adjourn the house. Honorable Nuna Kofi-Ami, you have been recognized.
Mr. Speaker, the House, I, Honorable Nuna, move the motion for the adjournment of the sitting.
Thank you very much. Any honorable member to second the motion?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I, Jeremiah Agude, second the motion moved by Honorable Nuna. Thank you.
Honorable members, today's sitting is adjourned and the next meeting will be communicated by the clerks. Shall we all rise for the heritage anthem? Any volunteer to do by the team?
Honorable members, Mr. Speaker,